Hey guys, Unfrequented World, and I am actually at home after a full day's hunt. I went out and tested the 11-inch coil with the new version 2 software in the nail bed. I lost all kinds of good clips from the phone. I don't know where they went. This is the first time that has ever happened. I'm still going to try to piece together a video for you guys showing that we did test this. This works much better than the 6-inch. You just don't pick up those hot signals with this. It discriminates out more. I could move, 10 feet at a time before I'd pick up one of those iffy signals. I'm not sure what I've got left for clips, guys, but we're going to put something together for you. So here is my day of testing the 11-inch coil. Also, you want to keep in mind with this guy, I'm not loyal to anyone. I own 4 different machines in 4 years, so whoever has the machine of the day, that's who I'm going with, guys. So I'm not bought or paid by anyone. I don't have a sponsor for the channel. I pay for everything on this channel, so what you see is what I'm learning and finding right here in the field. I don't have any reason to lie or hide or make fake results. What you see is real. When I had the 6-inch coil, I started from the truck, I put the coil down and immediately got a signal. And this right here is all nail bed. So we're going to see, if I can walk more than 5 feet, then we already know this is not picking up as many high-end signals as the little coil was. Let's just see how far we go here before I get one of those good iffy signals. And there it is. And it is iron. Down there about 7 inches. So the shovel there is the first signal that we just dug, and I've made it almost 7 feet before I've got another signal that's ringing up 22, 24. I never would have made it that far with the 6-inch coil. I just swung this whole area, probably 4 feet that way, 4 feet this way, and all the way up to here. So as I said before, this 11-inch coil definitely is discriminating out better iron than the 6-inch. I'm not getting those high false signals with this coil. I would have made it, 10 inches with the 6-inch coil before I hit another one of those nail signals that had me digging. I'll show you guys this signal right here. Now, it is ringing up to the 30s. And there is right here it's not showing iron, but if I move over half an inch, it does show iron. Okay, so that's on FE. Let's switch to F2. Pretty much the same kind of signal, 23 to 32, with the occasional negative in there. But I mean, that's a pretty good signal. We have to dig that. Okay, so it's got some rust on the inside. Something broke apart there. It was iron and it's all rusty, fell apart. It's not a nail, obviously. I don't know what that is. An old brass, piece of brass, maybe a watch. Oh, a watch, I bet you. And all the innards just kind of crumbled apart there into iron whatever, but not a rusty old nail. So hey, score one for the 11-inch. So I'm moving along fairly well here. I've moved 3.5, 4 feet. I still don't have a signal. I just wanted to show you guys we are to the right of the picnic tables in this video. The last video where we did the DD Coil 6-inch review, where I was saying we're getting all the nail signals, we were to the left. We did on that side of the picnic tables. So we're not going over ground that we've already gone over. And I can tell you right now, I've covered 15 feet here and we haven't found our third signal yet. That being said, I wanted to check the last 4 feet that we covered. I didn't put it back on FE, so we've been on F2, the new iron bias settings. And another point that I want to make, guys, this is the Equinox 600. Number 3 is maximum on the Equinox 600. I had multiple people tell me, just raise your iron bias setting. Well, you can't. The 600 model only goes to 3. Recovery speeds, iron bias, all of that stuff. Each notch on the Equinox 600 equals 2 notches on the 800. Confused? Yeah, you'd have to ask them why they did that. I don't know. Also, we are running on sensitivity 23. And I will put it up and down as I check various holes throughout the day. You won't see any of that. It's called proper good video editing, guys. That's what, we don't show you all the boring crap. You just have to take my word for it that I'm doing things properly. And I am. If I were a betting man, that stone looks real to me. You can tell here because the ring is actually made of plastic. Who says you can't learn something watching this channel, huh? So here I've got a signal that is ringing up to 22, 26, but I can hear the iron grunt. I'm getting lots of negatives here. There is no spot that I can find where it just shows coin only signal. And that's the problem that I'm having with the 6-inch coil. So maybe I wasn't clear enough on that. I can tell this is a nail. And then as soon as I say that, I find a spot that sounds pretty good. But it's a nail. There isn't much doubt in my mind. We'll dig this. Try the FE settings. I mean, I can hear the grunt. I can see the negatives. Right there is a spot though on FE. Let's dig it. I'm pretty sure this is a nail. Okay, so not a nail. It is a screw, which is why we're getting a little cleaner signal, but there is still iron in there. It's rusty. The 11-inch coil is just doing a much better job with both sets of iron bias, the original and F2. Now, I can't really say if F2 is working better than FE. I think it is a little bit. You're getting a little more iron grunt with items when I put it on F2 with the 11-inch coil, but I'm not stopping every 8 or 10 inches for a nail that's ringing up that could be a coin, which is the problem that I had with the 6-inch coil. That's all I was saying, is that neither one of those bias settings, it works great with the 6-inch coil. So as a Canadian Minelab user, I have 2 requests, Minelab. Make an iron bias setting for the 6-inch coil. That would be fantastic. Secondly, put a setting on here so that I can find Canadian coins, Canadian clad, because right now it does not like Canadian clad. So if you guys can do that, hey, I'm sold. Get on it. If you guys watched the other video where we tested and reviewed the 6-inch DD coil, you'll notice that I pointed out there's a section of field here where they do the mud racing in the big troughs, 6-8 feet deep, and they see who can go the fastest and not have to get pulled out. Well, they've plowed that section of field flat. So to me, that has all been turned over. It's time to get out there and do some coin hunting with the 11-inch coil. I'm done with the nail beds and the testing. The rest of this video is just going to be me having fun with my Equinox 600. So let's go find some coins. All right, John, this next section is for you. Less talky, more diggy. First hole, a coin. I might be onto something here. It's just a penny, but it could be an old one. It looks old. Well, it's an old weedy. I don't know if you guys can see that date. I did see it, 1925. So I think I'm onto something here with this, the way they've plowed this flat and it's all been turned over. I think we're gonna have some good luck. I'm hoping we're gonna have good luck. And of course, I'm not here for wheat pennies, I'm here for silver, so hopefully that's what we find. So I am noticing that the F-pulse and the 11-inch coil, it has gone haywire a couple times on me today. I gotta make sure to keep that a couple feet back from the hole, or this thing will start going crazy. And all I do is I just touch it to the ground, push the retune button, and that seems to fix it, but that wasn't an issue with the 6-inch coil. It does seem to have more interference for sure with the 11-inch. Solid 30 to 32. I don't know what that is, but I thought I had a coin there. So lots of iron grunt and negative signals on that. No issues. I knew that was iron something before I dug it, and that was using the F2 settings. And there's just some of the junk that I dug today. So today I've dug lots of bottle caps, bits of iron, nails, but I knew what they were before I dug them. I knew they were junk. I just dug them anyway because the machine, the testing we're doing, I just wanted to see. But so far the 11-inch has not been fooled. There has been nothing here that has been high coin signal that turned out to be a nail. And as I said before, we couldn't go a couple feet with the 6-inch coil without finding targets like that, especially in the nail beds. So, you know, there is no question that the 11-inch coil works much better with both iron bias settings than the 6-inch coil. Well, I think I've put 6 miles on this field today, but I finally got a coin signal. 8 inches, that should be a good coin. Johnny, if this isn't good, I'm done. No, no. Stupid penny. It's not even that old, 1964. The Silver Sniper and I have been arguing about this for about 10 trips. I say this place is done, and he says it's not. So just to prove, well, I don't know who I'd be proving wrong. I'm going to keep going, John. I'm going to be tenacious. There's still sun up there in the sky. I'm going to keep going. I think the other thing that people weren't getting is that we were in a nail bed. So what I was trying to do was get coins in a nail bed. So that means we're going to have iron signals all over. So if something rings up and it's a potential winner, you got to take that chance. The opposite of that is where I am right now, out in the clear field here. If I get an item that's scratchy and shows any iron, which the machine is doing, I'm not going to dig that because I know it's iron. So yes, the reverse of what we were testing is absolutely true. It does a fairly good job of showing and indicating that, hey, there is iron here. It's just when you're in the nail bed, the places that other people don't want to go, and you want to discriminate out as much iron as you can, don't take your 6-inch coil in there because you're not going to be happy. Anybody know what that is from 6 inches down there? I do. 30-year-old bubble gum. You know, your teacher said in school that stuff would last forever. Well, I'm betting that's strawberry. Chiclets. Well, the shadows have grown long, and the dog has grown restless, and yet I still toil on. Ménage à trois. Disgusting. Well, it might have rang up like a large cent, solid 21, but that is no large cent. So for anyone else contemplating the 6-inch coil like I was, and I had a whole list of reasons to buy it, take discriminating junk piles and nail beds out of your list, okay? It's great for all the other things in your list, but you're better off using the 11-inch coil out in open ground. This 11-inch just discriminates much better. I've got to stick by that until they come out with maybe an iron bias setting just for the 6-inch coil. I don't know if they'll do that. If they did, that would be fantastic. And there are still lots of reasons to own and love that 6-inch coil. Just don't swing it out in the field. You know, wherever you can get your 11-inch coil, use the 11-inch coil. Okay, 4 hours in, and this old square nail rang up just like a silver coin on the F2 level 3 iron bias setting. So even the 11-inch coil can be fooled by these old square nails. Must have been straight up and down, not sure, but it fooled the machine. And this is just to show John that I gave a real honest effort this afternoon. That's 4 hours worth. And there's the good haul right there. 2 pennies and 1 real diamond ring. I'm going to be able to retire soon.